If you can take the moment of trauma, the moment of tragedy, the thing that you feel has destroyed your life and your sense of security, and if you can turn it outward instead of inward, everything changes. My name is Brickman Allen. I'm a CEO, an entrepreneur, an author, a speaker, an American cowboy. In life, we're going to hit certain points where tragedy strikes. Life somehow prepares us for unexpected tragedy in ways that we don't understand and recognize to pivot for success no matter what comes.
Our greatest power is that we have the ability to change the trajectory of a person's life with just a simple word or smile. And it's never more apparent how powerful those words and smiles are than in high school. Now, in my early 20s, I experienced a horrific tragedy where I ended up in the hospital on life support fighting for my life after an intruder came into my home and attacked. And I relied upon those times in high school that taught me that power. My first semester of high school was one of the hardest times in my life. When your name is Brickman and you only weigh 100 pounds and barely reach 5 feet tall, you become an easy target for bullies. And they picked on me relentlessly. Fortunately, I had a science teacher that saw what was happening and took the moment to actually reach out to me through a lesson about perspective, and that we can change our perspective by consistently changing the way we think. And so he challenged me for the next 30 days to look in the mirror and tell myself one positive thing every day.
When you grow up being bullied and really just being pushed to your limit in the level of depression, when you come out of it, your desire is to help others. Your desire is to really lift others and help them see the vision that you were able to experience from the lowest lows to the highest highs.
Now, in my early 20s when I was attacked, I had to go back and rely on those lessons of perception in high school. As I came out of an induced coma off life support, a doctor tells me that I'm gonna be in the hospital for 6 months with a 10% chance to survive. And all those negative thoughts came piling back, only to have nurses and family members and doctors and friends come into the room with a smile on their face and a kind word. And the power they gave me gave me the ability to not only recover, but to walk out of the hospital within 9 days.
There's opportunity when tragedy and trials strike to rely upon everything that our life has given to us before in order to prepare and overcome.
What's interesting to me is that all these experiences turned into this thing that everybody asks me about the tragedy, and I don't even see it as a tragedy because it has given me a platform and it has given me an opportunity to share a message of, hope and light, and really just shock people into hearing something about how empowered we can really be to do amazing things that we've been told would be impossible.
The day that I left the hospital, my father asked my doctor what limitations I would have in life. The one limitation I would have is I would probably never run a marathon. The amazing thing about the impossible is there's no time limit. To achieve the impossible, all we have to do is consistently try and put forth the effort. 17 years after walking out of the hospital, I finished my marathon. Each and every one of you has the same power within you to achieve that same level of greatness. Life is giving you a gift every time something hard is thrown at you. The impossible is your next dream and victory.